freewheeling. Nothing on my mind, feeling good, feeling fine, rolling on. Lord, I'll soon be gone. I said goodbye to yesterday. I closed the door and now I'm moving on. Freewheeling, kicking cans, making plans, stopping just to watch the sun go down. Lord, I'm homeward bound. I said goodbye to yesterday. I closed the door and now I'm moving on. Freewheeling, flying high, moving on. Got no fears, I'm shifting gears, gonna fill my life with all good times. Lord, it's on my mind. I said goodbye to yesterday. I closed the door and now I'm moving on. Freewheeling, fly. I heard the engines running on the road away from home. It sounded like thunder calling out my name. I listened hard the first time and I heard a motor roar. I listened and I never been the same. Don't cry, cry, blue. I'm coming home to you. I'll walk with you this morning and I'll sleep with you tonight. So don't cry, blue. The highway's just a two-lane road connecting either way. I've seen enough of this one for a while. Well, I've got to go the distance until I see a change. I've got to know the feel of every mile. Don't cry, cry, blue. I'm coming home to you. I'll walk with you this morning and I'll sleep with you tonight. So don't cry, blue. And when my head is aching from everywhere I've been, I'll turn my head around the other way. I'll meet you at the mailbox and read you all my cards, tell you what I've always meant to say. Don't cry, cry, blue. I'm coming home to you. I'll walk with you this morning and I'll sleep with you tonight. So don't cry blue. So don't cry blue. Hard-hearted heartbreaker, dream stealer, love faker. Hard-hearted heartbreaker, how many hearts have you broken today? How many hearts have you broken today? How many tears have been shed over you? How many dreams have you caused to go wrong? All because your heart is pretty untrue. Hard-hearted heartbreaker, dream stealer, love faker. Hard-hearted heartbreaker, how many hearts have you broken today? How many lies have you told other guys, just like the ones you told me? And someday you learn that the tide will have to turn. Just keep breaking hearts and you will see. Hard-hearted heartbreaker, dream stealer, love faker. Hard-hearted heartbreaker, how many hearts have you broken today? Hard-hearted heartbreaker, dream stealer, love faker. Hard-hearted heartbreaker, say that it's all over now, you found somebody new, someone who was sent from up above. But you can't make your heart believe, you've got to tell the truth. Darling, you can't play around with love. Good luck, my dear, just go ahead and play your foolish game. You won't hurt me, darling, 'cause I know you'll change someday. You can't run around and have your fun and swear by stars above, but darling, you can't play around with love. You think that you'll be happy now you throwed your love away. Your love is like a hand without a glove. You may laugh now, but someday you'll believe me when I say, darling, you can't play around with love. Good luck, my dear, just go ahead and play your foolish game. You won't hurt me, darling, 'cause I know you'll change someday. You can't run around and have a fun and swear by stars above, but darling, you can't play around with love. Good luck, my dear, just go ahead and play your foolish game. You won't hurt me, darling, 'cause I know you'll change someday. You can't run around and have a fun and swear by stars above, but darling, you can't play around with love.
Twilight glow, I see her, blue eyes crying in the rain. When we kissed goodbye at parting, I knew we'd never meet again.
Love is like a dying ember, only memories remain.
And through the ages I'll remember
blue eyes crying in the rain.
Someday we'll meet again up yonder. We'll stroll hand in hand again in a land that knows no parting. Blue eyes crying in the rain.
Love is like a dying ember, only memories remain.
And through the ages I'll remember blue eyes crying in the rain, blue eyes crying in the rain. Traveling around this country, just me and my guitar. I wanted to be a real live, famous bluegrass star. I'd sell me lots of records and have me lots of fans, but one little thing had slipped my mind, I'd have to hire a band. Well, I picked me up a bass player way down in Tulsa town. He could slap that thing real good, he's the best bass man around. We'd have lined us up a lot of shows if it wasn't for one thing. We'd have to find someone like Earl who could make that banjo ring. Now we had us a banjo picker, the fastest one around. That banjo added so much drive, and we had us a pretty fair sound. But later on we found out to really make it go, we'd have to find us a mandolin man who could play it like Monroe. About this time we hit the city really doing fine, and we found out we were a step away from making the big time. Now we almost had them big shots won, but then somehow we lost them. They said we needed a fiddle player to saw out that orange blossom.
down life's winding road and never failed to see. I got them started to lead me on the way. As the cost of tracks of sin and fear, I knew I had to be the kind of man that Jesus was for me. Cause there's a bright light shining at the end of the road to brighten my path along the way. There are two helping hands to always lighten my load through a world that's filled with darkness every day. When a young boy on those Texas plains, my daddy said to me, take your Bible reading and then lay down and pray. Cause the day will come when God will call and bring you to his throne and say, my child, what do you have to say? Cause there's a bright light shining at the end of the road to brighten my path along the way. There are two helping hands to always lighten my load through a world that's filled with darkness every day. Cause there's a bright light shining at the end of the road to brighten my path along the way. There are two helping hands to always lighten my load through a world that's filled with darkness every day. Back in the days of my childhood, in the evening when everything was still, well, I'd sit and listen to the box hounds with my dad in old Kentucky Hill. I'm on my way back to the old home. The road winds on up the hill, but there's no light in the window that shines on the road where I live. Soon my childhood days are over. Well, I had to leave their old home. For mother and dad have gone to heaven, but I'm left in this world all alone. I'm on my way back to the old home. The road winds on up the hill, but there's no light in the window that shines on the road where I live. Hills of old Kentucky stand a fond spot of my memory. I'm on my way back to the old home, the light in my window to see. I'm on my way back to the old home. The road winds on up the hill, but there's no light in the window that shines on the road where I live. Back to the old home. The road winds on up the hill, but there's no light in the window that shines on the road where I live. I was 21 years when I wrote this song. I'm 22 now, but I won't be for long. Time hurries on, and the leaves that are green turn to ground. And they wither with the wind, and they crumble in your hand. Once my heart was filled with the love of a girl. I held her close, but she faded in the night. Like a poem I meant to write, and the leaves that are green turned brown. And they wither with the wind, and they crumble in your hand. I threw a pebble in a brook and watched the ripples run away, and they never made a sound, and the leaves that are green turned brown. And they wither with the wind, and they crumble in your hand, and the leaves that are green turn to brown. Boxcars, dirty bars, sitting all alone, trying to turn tomorrow into yesterday. My todays are almost gone. What's the use of going on for a lonely boy who never found his way? Cheap bands, one-night stands, why'd I go that way? Once the world was there with all its gold. Just a young boy with a guitar and knowing how to play. A future once, but nothing now to hold. Important things like wedding rings never crossed my mind. Town to town, ignoring all the yesterdays. Better things have come and passed, and the tipping of each glass leads for mine through time another way. Boxcars, dirty bars, sitting all alone, trying to turn tomorrow into yesterday. My todays are almost gone. What's the use of going on for a lonely boy who never found his way? For a lonely boy who never found his way.